We're rolling.
Rolling. Rolling on the river. Rolling. Death, Taxes, and Racco singing Tina Turner when the show starts.
Pre-pod.
When I'm like
Always. Pre-pod ritual.
when I'm going senile in like a retirement home, I'm gonna be in a wheelchair and my kid's gonna be like, "All right, Grandpa Jake, let's roll you out here." I'm like,
Rolling, 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 rolling.
I can see it
And then
now.
all of a sudden you're just like, all right, guys, welcome back to Down the Wire.
They're coming down to the wire. After center's handed. Reach right. He's coming up on the inside.
You have you heard from your house cleaner recently, bro?
"No, and stop asking, dude. Like it's just."
I've messaged him twice now. He just hasn't responded to me. I was just wondering.
John started buying weed for my maid. And it's really frustrating because the reason in the first place I wanted to get a male cleaner was so that no one in my house or that I'm friends with would form any sort of relationship with my cleaner. And it still happened despite me picking a guy. And like these guys see each other more than he does to clean my fucking house, dude.
Yeah. He comes over to my house, but not for the same reason he comes over to your house.
No. It's fucking annoying. It's really annoying, dude.
I guess his phone's fucked, though. I did hear that his phone's fucked, so that's why
I didn't even know that. He hasn't answered me since before Christmas. Like, actually, his phone's fucked?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
From who?
Yeah. Not from him, because his phone's fucked. Your roommate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God, I'm the last one to find out about these things.
Yeah, so I'll get my weed, you'll get your house cleaned at some point. He'll
Okay.
hopefully get his phone fixed.
All right, cool.
We won't have this issue anymore.
How the hell? I'm so confused.
Yeah, explain how this relationship developed, John. You just
Okay, here's how it started.
because this is not giving me
Here's how it
anything.
started. Okay, yeah, you're right. Here's how it started. Day one, house cleaner comes to the house. And my roommate, Feeks, has a big ass bong. And you know I don't know if anyone like has ever had like a maid service or a cleaner come by. You always do the pre-clean for the cleaner.
Yeah.
So I was doing the pre-clean for them. And I was like, dude, get rid of this bong. Like, I don't want him to see it. And he didn't get rid of it. He left it out. I was like, fuck, I don't want the cleaner to see that. And then later on, when he's cleaning up, he starts a conversation with Feeks. And he's like, it's a crazy rig you got there. And Feeks is like, yeah, no, it's, sorry, I didn't mean to leave it out. He's like, no, it's all right. So you guys burn up a little bit?
I guess you probably need something to throw in that there bong, buddy.
Do you burn,
So the
bro?
conversation starts about how this guy sells weed at a very decent price. And Feeks and I, who share weed purchasing capabilities, we weren't satisfied with the quality we were getting. So we were like, fuck it, let's try the cleaner out. So we started buying weed from the cleaner, and then Feeks decided that he wasn't going to be buying as much anymore. So I just got the cleaner's number. He's not really my I shouldn't call him the cleaner. He's my weed dealer. He's your cleaner. So
It's a dope nickname,
Yeah,
though.
the cleaner goes so hard. It's gonna be a long weekend, bro. Get the cleaner in.
The cleaner.
having a party, better get the cleaner here before it. Yeah, no, but yeah. So now I have a
You poached my cleaner for me.
Yeah, exactly. I have a relationship with, and you have your relationship with. And he's a very multi-talented man.
It's frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because the first time these guys did this and started buying from the cleaner, I didn't know until like 5 minutes before he came to the door. And then Feeks shot me a text. And he's like, yo, there's money on the table for the cleaner. And I'm like, it's already paid for. And he's like, he didn't answer back. And then I open the door and he just hands me a bag, dude. Like a massive Ziploc. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that's what the money's for. What the
It's
fuck?
awesome, bro. You guys get your house cleaned just as often as we were buying weed at one point too. So
Yeah, it was a perfect
It was
cycle.
literally a perfect cycle, dude. It's good fucking.
Do we
weed.
incriminate him?
No, I just called him. You don't know his last name.
You said his name, you fucking
We can censor if we need
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be there's. I feel like there's not.
can
How
bleep
many
it.
man-maids do you think there are in Ottawa named?
Probably not that many that also sell weed.
Oh my god. Welcome to today's show, guys. If you haven't already, please like this video, follow us if you're listening on Spotify, subscribe if you're tuned in on YouTube, and do a little platform switcheroo. If you're listening on Spotify, head over to YouTube and click subscribe.
Yeah.
If you're listening on YouTube, head over to our Spotify and hit follow.
Tell a friend
Yeah.
to head over to any of those mediums we just talked about.
Exactly.
And like, follow, subscribe on all of those.
Follow us on Instagram or TikTok at DTTW Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, we'll give you 5 seconds right now.
we might get a Twitter soon.
Yeah. We'll let you guys know to like, follow, and subscribe.
I'm just
to that
waiting
too.
out this whole situation. Like, I don't know what's going on with Twitter right now. So that's why I've been holding out, to be honest. Because at one point I thought it was going to shut down, and then Elon was going to sell it. They just had a new
Canceling
update come out, and I
journalists.
hate the new update.
Yeah,
so I don't know
bad.
if I want to I don't know. So I'm holding out.
Instagram's new update is fucked too, but that's a whole other can of worms.
I don't even think I've gotten that one yet.
Fuck that. Whatever.
Anyways,
Ours is sick though, just so you know. So don't feel bad about following, liking, subscribing.
You've had your chance.
Yeah.
you guys may have noticed this array of Red Bulls we have on the center table here. And we are the newest ambassadors for Red Bull Canada. So cheers to that.
You wanna sauce me one of those as well?
Yeah, just give me a fucking second, man.
Want a lukewarm one?
Sure.
Oh,
nice. Nice,
you
nice.
heard that connection.
was
Crazy. That was good.
Well,
Yeah,
cheers,
let's
guys.
just,
Cheers, guys.
Coleman, you want one? Cheers. Oh, he's got one.
Cheers.
Off camera. Cheers.
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 To Red Bull.
So yeah, shout out Owen. He's one of the marketing guys. And he hit us up, says he loves the content, because who doesn't love our content? And he's like, let's do some work together. And we'll get more to it later on. Yeah. Because our opening segment, because in case you're not formatted yet with the new format, down to the wire.
That's good, bro.
We're going to try and do segment, back page news, and then segment to wrap it up.
Yes.
So the segment before the news we're going to do is front page news, and then to wrap it up at the end, we're going to do a segment called Bit by Bit, where we run bits by each other, whether it's like skits or stand-up jokes or whatever. And we have a bunch of content we're preparing with Red Bull, so we'll get more into this collaboration later in Bit by Bit, and we have some good ideas for that.
Cheers. All right, get a drink after. Cheers. Yeah.
First things first, before we get into the back page news, let's get into the front page news.
This is the news located on the front page.
Page 1.
A1 in the newspaper.
Extra, read all about it. Republican congressman who lied about his race posted racist memes of Obama's.
I know
Sorry,
this
I
is
kind of took your thing there.
No, it's good. It's good. It's okay. This is front page news. It's a whole other thing than back page news. That was a
Am I claiming this world? Am I claiming front page news
Yeah, I guess.
as like host read?
Yeah, you can do
I
that.
don't care. It
Yeah,
really doesn't matter.
I support it.
Is this mine? I don't really care. I know this is a audio podcast, but this guy's face in this photo is just so annoying. George Santos, you fucking smug shit.
It's got that.
You can watch this podcast, by the way, on Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah,
Just wanted to let you know.
yeah. For all you Apple listeners out there.
But George Santos, he's been in the news a lot recently because he's lied about literally everything that's come out of his mouth. We're not going to show the picture. Shout out to Phelan for making that executive decision. Shout out co-producer Phelan / editor / overall good guy. He was like
/ best friend. / confidant.
but it was a racist picture that Santos posted on Instagram way back in the day, 2014. April 3rd, my sister's birthday. Wow.
You should text her.
Text her this picture. But it's a picture of Barack and Michelle Obama like transformed as like monkeys.
Yeah, like
It's foul.
Planet
Yeah, it's
of, like
fucked.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes style.
Yeah. So
On the
if you
lower
want to
half
look at
of
the
their
image,
face.
you can look it up. But
But that's not what we're here for. George Santos, you're a pretty fucking scuzzy guy.
Yeah, dude. So in this article, there's a paragraph that sums up everything he's ever lied about.
Yeah, let's get to that.
Zoom in here, Coleman. Okay, yeah. The racist meme is just an addition to the long list of offenses allegedly committed by Santos. He's also accused of lying about being a Jewish descendant of grandparents who fled the Holocaust, running a charity, owning real estate, identifying as a homosexual.
That's such a weird thing to lie about.
And perhaps, why, John? And perhaps even more bizarre, his mom having died twice, once in 9/11 and again in December 2016. Dude, I feel like
You can only
I feel like he just like entered into Chat GBT, like worst upbringing possible, and they just spat out like Holocaust, 9/11, dad, like a Jewish descent, like all this kind of. You guys know what Chat GBT is?
Yeah.
I kind of figured, like I inferred. Yeah.
You don't know what Chat GBT
Does
is?
it think being gay is bad too?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, being gay. It's not me, it's an AI saying it.
And John.
Like, I just the mother dying twice is like just jokes to me, because like it feel like he tried to get out of the same like job, like, you know, I can't come in today, mom died, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
he accidentally
tried to use
used
that
it.
twice, dude. Like,
He just wants pity for everything. Like, oh no, my grandma was a Holocaust survivor.
and I'm
My
gay.
mom was a 9/11 person. I'm gay.
And
then this
9/11
photo comes
person.
out. My mom's a 9/11 victim person. She's that could mean two different things. Like she was behind it, or like she was it. She was a 9/11 person. Is that what I said?
Bin Laden was a 9/11 person, dude.
Yeah, it just feels like he keeps reaching for like pity.
Yeah, you got.
I would not be surprised if after this like racist picture comes out, he's like, "No, it's cool. I'm part black."
Yeah.
And it's just another lie that's like added to the list of Santos. By the way, on his Wikipedia page, this picture we'll throw in. Zoom in. He kind of looks like Hispanic Peter Parker, like Tobey Maguire edition.
Wow, that is really good. Yeah, he does look like Hispanic.
Or like Tobey Maguire went to Florida for a couple weeks. Like,
Yeah. Tobey Maguire, the congressman. Like, I like the one saying here where he's like, I didn't say I was Jewish. I said that my mom was a Jew. I'm Christian, so I'm like Jew-ish. Yeah, like
I didn't say I was Jewish. I said I was Jewish.
yeah,
that's so funny. Like a spin-off of the show Blackish.
yeah.
This guy's the lead role.
It's the whole it's like the whole Jay-Z, like, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman.
Man.
Let me handle my business, man.
Yeah, sounds a lot cooler when he says it.
It Jay-Z.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you made that so hot. Like you made that terrible.
White-ish, man.
Santos has admitted to lying and, as of January 2023, is under investigation by federal, state, county, and Brazilian authorities. This man,
What did he do to Brazil?
he confessed to check fraud charges in Brazil, but failed to appear in court, leaving the case unresolved. In the wake of his election, Brazilian authorities revived the case in late 2022.
Was he elected before or after all this came out?
I think he was elected before, and then people are like, "Oh, who is this guy?" And like journalists did
They debunked it.
journalizing, and yeah, they found out like all this shit that he
The
was.
journalists were journalisming.
Yeah,
Journalism.
I said.
Journalism. Journalist. This is like,
And then it ended up on front page news.
I think it started out with him lying about what schools he went to, because that was the easiest to debunk. Because then the journalists just hit up the schools, and they're just like, "We have no record of this guy attending this prep school."
like Suits.
Yes,
Like Suits,
classic, just like Suits, exactly like Suits.
Except in real life, this guy got like, crazy how it took them like 4 seasons to find out. Like that's like, it took forever for them to find out. The best lawyers in the world,
Whole world, dude. Just Google him. Like,
all of them. Like that firm only hired Harvard law kids.
yeah.
Not one of them was like, I didn't have a single class with this guy. Not one yearbook photo. Anyways.
I digress.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started on Suits.
Suits is your Tom Hanks. I also just want to I want to go back to my my Tom Hanks statements. And I just want to say, like, I would be really impressed if Tom Hanks just did a full, like, movie Jamaican style, like Chet Hanks. You know what I mean? I think I said this earlier. Like, if Tom Hanks just did, like...
You'd like to see Tom Hanks just culture appropriate for a full
Yeah, why did you have
movie?
to double down on this?
I was just thinking, I think that
I
would
want to
be...
hang on,
It's a
guys.
weird thing to double down
I know
on.
we're talking about something completely unrelated,
know
but let me
exact-
just circle back to this edgy ass thing that
Speaking
I
of
said.
racist, I wanted to just circle back.
I said what I said. I meant that.
You want to see Tom Hanks play a Jamaican?
No, I want him to play his son as a Jamaican, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a weird... I'll write the script. Don't worry. I'll have it developed by the end of the year.
Tom Hanks plays Chet Hanks.
Yeah. That'd be awesome, dude.
White Boy Summer, the movie.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my god.
This is George Santos seems like the equivalent of like it's like, no, you can't break up with, like, the politician equivalent to, like, you can't break up with me, I'm pregnant type shit. You know what I mean? It's just all a lie though. It's just like a ruse to like keep you there.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, but beyond like all of the weird shit that he said, do we actually care about this guy? Because that was the point of me putting it on the front page news.
Here's the thing.
Because I've been hearing so much shit about him, and it's just like, it just seems to be like another one of these America politicians are fucked. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, being a Canadian, like, not really. Yeah, doesn't really bother me. I don't think, like, I really care about you in a political standpoint unless you're like a leader of a country. Like, if he just runs Rhode Island, right, or Long Island,
He's a
Parts of
representative
Queens.
from parts of Queens and part of Long Island.
that doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah.
Like, even if I were to go to Queens for a weekend, wouldn't affect me.
I didn't even care about the Queen. You think I give a fuck about the guy who runs Queens?
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Good.
That's a good way to wrap it up. Hey guys, we just want to take a quick break and let you know that this episode is brought to you by Dungeons and Dragons, an improvised actual play comedic fantasy podcast that I personally guarantee you will leave you laughing, crying, and rooting for every character you meet along the way. It's a great show. If you've ever wondered what this whole D&D thing is about, like John and I have been recently curious about it, this is the perfect show for you. It makes you feel like you're at the table with them, sharing in on the laughs, victories, and tears. Shout out to my guys and girls, Russ, Amy, Tom, and Carla. And the chemistry really shines through. They're good together. It's good.
Yeah, like I was saying, this isn't just like some corporate ad that anyone will do that we can throw in here. We, Down the Wire, are thinking of embarking on our own campaign, excursion. What is it, Coleman?
Campaign.
Yeah, cool. Own D&D campaign this year. So this is a great place for us to start, get some inspiration, and kind of get the ball rolling.
Yeah, seems out of left field, but it's not. We do want to do this. And this is like, I was looking up podcasts and this show is good. So, I listened to episode season 2, episode 69.
Nice.
Most of you would think that would be my choice. They actually recommended I listen to that one. It was good. I mean, their chemistry shined through. Like, their improv is great. And that's all apparently D&D is, Coleman was saying, is improv. And they did a good job at that. So, yeah, check out the show. Join the adventure and find your new best friends today. Find Dungeons and Dragons anywhere you listen to podcasts. And big thanks to Dungeons and Dragons for their support. Back to the show.
Back to you in the studio, Racco.
So that was front page news. Hope you guys liked it. We'll keep. How'd you guys feel that went? Post pod reflection, mid pod.
It was good.
I thought it was pretty
It was good. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Quality.
Claps.
Yep. I think.
Let's get into our bread and butter now.
Yeah.
Back page news.
This is news.
What you're all here
this,
for.
This is news found on the back pages of the internet.
Yeah.
We dug for this shit. So
That's right. We're gonna start explaining what the segment is.
Yeah,
Good job, dude.
Thanks, dude. I didn't mean to do that. That was just me talking too much.
Hey, dude, just fucking roll with it, right?
Okay.
These guys don't know that.
So this is news. No, I said that. Fuck.
First headline we got reads.
M&M's new packaging is causing a stir. You like that?
I do.
You like that shit? Yeah.
Picture you whipping up some M&Ms.
But yeah,
the chocolate. Oh, dude, I'm just thinking about every chocolate commercial ever, like the swirly chocolate pouring out.
Oh,
of like
dude,
a
and no, when they're
cascading into,
doing
like,
the thing, and then they lift it up, and then the
Oh.
chocolate pours off the spoon in a nice like waterfall.
dude,
It's
some
good shit. I don't even like chocolate. I'm like, yeah, that's
Not anymore because it's fucking purple, green, and brown.
And they have women mascots. What the fuck?
Girl chocolate.
Yeah, what's the ad?
So they're releasing like a new, like a different packaging that's like they're all female. There's a name for it.
So the green and brown M&Ms have always been females, but they're introducing a new M&M, which is the purple M&M. So now there's 3 female
Yes,
M&Ms.
I think she's already been introduced.
Has she?
Fucking keep up, dude.
I thought she was introduced with this, and we were doing the female one. Where
No,
there's
because
the
she's
brown-
actually originally a peanut butter flavored M&M. But in this one, she's clearly chocolate because they have a bite taken out of it on the front.
Keep up with the M&M multiverse, bro.
Although these packages are available in 3 types. There's the peanuts, peanut butter, and just the regular.
Right. People are up in arms. It's the whole Lola Bunny situation.
I was gonna say
because the green
it's
M&M,
the Lola Bunny not being sexy anymore.
if you look closely, green M&M has sneakers. And we remember the green M&M as having sexy go-go boots on.
Yeah,
That's what they call it. That's not what I'm calling it. They call them,
sexy go-go boots.
or is it seductive? It's one of those words.
Yeah.
They call them.
Smoking hot, sexy go-go boots. She also had like the beauty mark too. Remember?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The brown M&M. She used to wear higher heels. Now she wears like
Flats.
vice principal like high heels. She used
Flats.
to wear stilettos. She wears vice principals now.
So what's interesting about this, people being up in arms, is that the left and the right finally has something to agree on. Because they're both up in arms. Because people on the left are up in arms about, woman can't be sexy anymore. Like she can't be wearing high heels. Like why do we have to like make women like whatever? Like it's just like woman power. Like it's like look sexy. Like what's the thing? Like that's
Sex
whatever.
workers are humans
And then you
too.
have people on the right that are fucking pissed because it's just like all female packaging. What the fuck? Who cares? And then they compare it. They're like, go back to the article. They're like, what?
I'm just laughing at how stupid that is. Like, they're just fucking chocolates, bro. They're just fucking chocolates.
Where's the quote about China?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. So a Fox anchor compared it to China, so the all-female pack quickly sparked culture wars, outrage on right-wing news networks and on social media. One Fox answer said the feminist forward pack emboldens China. In quotes, here's what it said.
She goes, if this is what you need for validation, an M&M that is the color that you think is associated with feminism, then I'm worried about you, Martha McCallum said Monday. I think that makes China say, oh, good. Keep focusing on that. Keep focusing on giving people their own color M&Ms while we take over all of the mineral deposits in the entire
Dude.
China has nukes, and we give a fuck about the color of it.
Meanwhile, the only people talking about it on their platforms with that much outrage are these people that are saying, like, good, keep spewing this bullshit propaganda when you are the ones talking about.
You're emboldening China, pussy.
Exactly.
Fuck you, Martha.
Oh, that's so funny, dude.
Bro, it's so crazy too. Like even the men, like once, like there's one of the dudes. I think it's
The
yellow.
boy chocolates.
Yeah, the boy chocolates.
The better ones. They taste better.
They taste better.
I've always been a red and blue guy.
Like they've even like given other guys new shoes. Like one of the guy had like untied shoes, and they tied that up, like tied his boots up in them.
Okay.
Weird changes. Also, they changed the skin colors. You guys noticed that? It used to be skin color. Now they're all white.
What?
Whose skin color?
Yeah, go
What?
to
What are
the
you talking
like
about?
go to old go to old M&M or old M&M mascots or whatever.
This is big if true.
It's true. Oh, it's true.
Old M&M mascot. I thought you were gonna type in something.
Look at
else.
this shit. Yeah, do that side by side there. No. The
yeah, there.
the
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
No, they're the same.
No. Like
Like their legs used to be skin color? Is that
yeah,
what you're
their
talking about?
legs used to be skin color as opposed to like white. No, that the one
the
over
cartoon.
Yeah,
The
like
cartoon
there.
down
Look
there.
at that. See this?
bottom-
Define skin color.
White.
White. That's what I mean. Like they're all white skin color. Even that
They're
one
all
up
white
there,
people.
that with the stack, like the mirrored one there.
Yeah, it's crazy that used to be a color like in your Crayola pack, skin color. It was
Yeah.
called skin color, and it was just like
Yeah, that's
white.
so fucked.
Anyways, go back to the article. Go to the down that link up, that first link in that paragraph, that Washington Post down there. Because yeah, this is the left now, Washington Post, obviously, and then the first paragraph says, if you want to make a man more progressive, you adjust his personality. If you want to update a woman, evidently you give her new shoes. So both sides are like up in arms, which is kind of crazy. That doesn't really happen too often.
This is the like Crips and Bloods time. The red and blue bandanas together, man.
Yeah. But last year, this same time, January 2022, flash forward a whole year, Eminem's back, and I feel like Eminem like head office at the start of every year is like, we need to get back in the papers.
Right.
This time last year was I think that's when they changed the high heels on the green Eminem, because there's a petition and it has 20,000 out of 25,000 signatures to make the
green M&M sexy again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a petition.
Yeah,
on change
on January 20th. So yeah, almost a year ago.
Yeah.
These guys have a quota for sure. They're like, what if we make the women upside down and we put them on the page?
What if Eminem's just like, how do we like their demographic? They're just trying like the way they're trying to market is just like incite like social warriors to just fight one another.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's a great.
We should do that.
We should do that.
You know what's tough is that they always branded. Was it Smarties or M&M's that branded themselves on like the red one being the best? Like save the red ones for last was the slogan.
That sounds like a Smartie thing.
That was Smarties? Okay.
Is there a bread Smartie? What the fuck?
Might have been Skittles.
No, I think it was Smarties. It was Smarties. But do they taste different?
No.
They all taste the same.
They all taste the same.
Like red and blue isn't a different flavor than brown and
No.
orange.
They're all chocolate flavored with a crunchy exterior. That's all I can ever. Yeah.
Proof that it doesn't
the mini
matter.
ones though taste the best. Undoubtedly, the mini M&Ms are.
I haven't had those in a minute.
Yeah,
What are
you haven't gone trick or treating in a minute.
I like peanut M&Ms. I like
do.
the peanut inside.
Peanut
yes,
M&Ms
dude,
are the shit.
It's just me and you, man.
Every once in a
It's just
while,
me and you.
I
Us
get
against
down.
the world,
I get
bro.
down. I get down on them.
Anyways,
Do you ever
Let's go.
fucking have like a party and just pour a bowl of Skittles and M&Ms into the same bowl and just watch people have fun with it?
sounds like a pretty rad party, dude. Wow, am I missing out?
Little pop and chipper,
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
boy girl party, got a bowl of Skittles, bowl of M&Ms.
How shitty has your life gotten where your parties have downgraded to where you put M&Ms and Skittles in the same bowl and get excitement out of people being all flabbergasted?
Dude, that's the same type of party that that party evolves 10 years from then as the people who just dump all the pills in a bowl and watch people get be all flabbergasted at people on all the
I was gonna say
fucking
it's kind of
highs.
like a gateway. Like if you were doing that in parties in like high school, like watch out, you're gonna fucking spike drinks in 4 years.
your fishbowl partying through university for sure.
Watch out for people like this.
Yeah, if you want to come to a good party,
Remember that
watch
time-
out for people like
Remember that time that girl thought you were lacing drinks?
Yeah, dude, I was just trying to. Yeah, oh my god,
You gotta
bro.
explain this story.
I was in.
I mean, you
I
have to
went
now.
to.
So I was, and
She didn't know that.
I got
obviously.
arrested.
So I was
Next story.
That's the gap in my resume from 2018 to 19 there. So I can't get a government job anymore. No, we were at
a cougar bar.
Yeah, we were,
So everyone there is 40 plus. We're the youngest by far.
yeah, because it was the last bar that we ended up being able to
Because
get
we got
into.
kicked
I
out
think
of the first two bars.
That's true. Yeah,
For lacing
For
drinks.
what? Yeah. That's the real question. What'd you get kicked out for?
Same thing.
Yeah, I forget what it was. I don't think I got let into the first one. Anyways, we get into
No,
this-
you didn't get let into the first bar, which was the bar that it was my hometown. So me and all my friends loved going to this bar because there's a live band there. And I was like, John, I get to show you what the Dickens is all about.
Mm-hmm.
And John, right in front of the bar, he's
chugged a beer.
was drinking in the Uber, and he just slammed his drink,
That's
crushed it, and threw it. And then he walked into the bouncer, and the bouncer's like, "No." Like, what are you
So I
talking
tried to get
about?
old outfit change, didn't work. We went
And then
to
we went to
another
the second bar,
bar,
and that bar was just dead.
yeah, and so
then
then
we
we
went to
left
this
and we
one.
went to this hotel bar, which all these
Beaver and Bulldog.
all these old folks were at.
It's not there anymore.
And we were just we were having fun. Like it was a good time. We were
time.
getting drunk. Like it was a bunch of old people around. And then
Almost fucking broke up a couple marriages. You know
Yeah.
what it was? There was a Pee-wee hockey tournament that
Yeah.
weekend. So all the parents are getting fucked in it's a hotel bar.
Yeah.
So it was crazy.
so I'm in there and I was like, fuck, I want to smoke some weed. Pull my pipe out and I
Starts grinding up weed.
I brought my grinder and my pipe, as I do, and I start packing myself a bowl. I was about to step outside and smoke it, but it was cold. I don't want to like get my fingers all cold, so I was just doing it inside. This woman comes over to me. She's like, "I saw you." And I was like, "Saw me what?" She's like, "Spiking drinks. Those are drugs." I was like, "Yeah, it's fucking weed. Like, what are you saying?" And I was like, "And look at me. You think I'm going to share my fucking drug? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm spiking drinks, bro."
Just loose,
Sprinkling weed.
Yeah.
And the drinks.
Yeah.
loose shred over
Yeah.
the fucking.
And she fucking boops my hat off my head.
Oh, I forgot about
She
that.
fucking goes, "Fuck you," and smashes
No,
my
she
hat.
didn't.
And I was like, "What?" And I got in a screaming match with her.
Yeah.
I honestly...
And then we got kicked out.
Then we got kicked out. And then...
For spiking drinks was the reason.
Yeah,
too.
and I was just trying to smoke some weed, man.
That's
and
it, man.
then we were... Did we get in a snowball fight in the parking lot that night? I feel like I remember our taxi pulling or Uber pulling up and me being like whipping a snowball and then being like, "Go, go, go!" Like getting in the car,
dude! I completely forgot about
I think
that.
we got in a snowball fight
with like randoms though.
Yeah,
like
like-
with other people that got like we got kicked out, and I think they came out for a smoke.
Yeah.
And as our
And then you
taxi
just
pulled
started
up, we
putting-
just threw
They were like,
snowballs.
"That's that guy that was spiking drinks. Get him!" And they started whipping snowballs. So then it was like full on snowball fight with like parking lot snowballs. So
Ugh.
like just like rocks and
Yeah,
ice and
gravel.
hell yeah.
And I remember Uber pulled up. I just remember like the door being open. Racco and our other buddy get in. I'm like whipping one, hop in. We're like, "Go, go, go!" What an awesome night. Next story.
Last Backpage news headline we got reads.
A woman stole $1,000 in raw beef at a Texas grocery store and was a serial fajita meat thief. Serial as in SERIAL, not like a cereal and meat thief. Just to be
Nobody
clear.
thought that, John.
Nobody thought
I can see
that.
some people getting confused. Grocery store theft, cereal.
That's what I said. I read it and I knew what cereal it was, and I almost still got a little confused.
What's crazy is so it was a beloved HEB store. I guess that's a beloved chain in Texas for groceries. She stole $833 worth of fajita packages, and there's only 5 fajita packages amounted to $833.
Wow,
So that's the
not
thing, too, is
American
like-
sizing.
That's crazy.
That's Heb is like ultra, like Costco on steroids, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's even bigger. But
Sell it by the cow.
man, I haven't bought by the cow in a minute. But yeah, because like the thing about fajita steaks is too, is that they're normally like the flank steaks. Like it's shitty
Yeah.
steak. It's
Yeah.
the cheapest. Every time I go to buy fajita steaks, it's like $5.
Right. That's what I thought too, because it says fajita's part of the flank of the cow.
It actually
And I always
like,
thought that was the shitty part of the cow.
it is. It is. That's why you gotta fucking go down here a second, because I love this part here of the story.
But yeah, she stole $833 from this store and then $100 and something worth from another store.
88. But yeah, I love this part here. The story doesn't leave anything out. Fajita is a thinner piece of beef, usually a flank or skirt steak, that many people marinate in delicious spices, cut into thin strips, and grill with different vegetables to enjoy on a fresh tortilla. That's a direct quote from this story.
They just fucking end the paragraph off with, I'm hungry. Might go to Texas Lone Star Grill after this. Affiliate marketing link in there.
Tortilla is like hyperlinked to just a recipe
Dude.
for fajitas.
The sentence-
but that would be hilarious.
The sentence right under that gets me.
With over $1,000 in meat allegedly located by Lopez, one
Looted.
could only wonder what she was planning to do with all of it.
One can only wonder.
So this reminds us, and they mentioned in the story too, perhaps the alleged crime was an attempt to copycat the infamous fajita bandit of 2018. So that's what this statement before. I wonder what she's doing with all that meat. Because when we covered this story a while ago,
Yeah, we covered the
this is on the old podcast. We talked
old
about,
down to the wire.
this guy did a fajita meat heist worth $1.2 million over a 9-year span.
So he was an employee at a prison. He was a guard or something. And so for 9 years, he had been ordering fajitas to like on the dime of the prison to the prison and intercepting the
food truck.
the shipments of fajitas and taking them home. Anyways, he took a day off for an appointment or something, and the fajitas came, and the fajita guy was like, "Hey, got your fajitas here."
Yeah.
And the prison's like, we don't order fucking fajitas. What the fuck? And finally, the
guy's like, I've been dropping fajitas off here for 9 years.
Yeah. Where's Jack? Where the fuck's Jack? Anyways, this guy got 50 years.
He got caught.
50 years in jail for 9 years worth of fajita theft.
Holy shit.
I'm honestly deeply saddened by that.
Terribly saddened.
Because that's a heist and a half, dude. Like, that's...
Was it the same prison he was guarding?
No, it was a juvenile detention center that he was guarding.
So, I think he was like in charge of like the food acquisitions at this juvie, and so he just had it was an inside job.
He'd be so fucked if he got sentenced to the same prison he was guarding.
That'd be crazy. He has to eat butt fajitas.
What is a butt fajita?
Think about it, Coleman. He's in prison. What could a butt fajita really possibly be? It's either a sex thing or
the meat.
No, it's just a fajita.
The butt of the meat.
No, it's just a fajita.
Oh,
that's
they treat them like
smuggled.
shit, so they give them all the butt ends of
No,
everything.
it's a fajita smuggled in through the butt of another.
Oh,
like it's a smuggling joke.
Oh,
he was whatever. Fuck it.
I'm all tapped out of butt stuff after last week.
I've been doing a lot of butt stuff lately. I'm tapped out, man.
But yeah, we talked about this on the pod, and I don't know. I feel like we should just like clip that into here so we're not like repeating ourselves.
Yeah, we killed that too.
I think that was really funny.
That was really funny. Coleman had a killer joke in there.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, some good stuff.
We'll just throw that in here.
Should we just do that?
I don't think we should even cover this story. Let's just
we don't need to cut the whole thing, but we could just have you reading the headline of the past headline.
So let's throw that in right now.
Phelan, I had a good joke. I want to hear it.
Former Cameron County employee convicted of stealing $1.2 million in fajitas, and he's eligible for parole next year.
And it just says
over the course of 9 years.
Okay, that kind of makes sense, but the story is like 4 sentences long. They don't give much information, so I'm going to make a lot of assumptions here.
Okay.
When it says you've stolen $1.2 million in fajitas, the ingredients to the fajitas are straight up fajitas. Like, where is he finding fully built fajitas to steal? Are they frozen fajitas?
So here's
are they already made? Like, is he like people like at a restaurant? They get the fajitas, they make the wrap, they turn their head, they turn back, it's gone. He's stolen it. like
oh look, a cat! And he just fucking steals your fajita, and he's just gone with.
Does that for 9 years? Builds
smoke
up.
Screen just dips in your fajita. No, he's not he's a government employee, yes, but he's a prison guard
At juvie.
Juvie. So these
San Benito.
He's stealing children's fajitas, bro.
So again,
you know that saying, stealing candy from a baby? Stealing fucking fajitas from juvie kids, man. The same thing. Anyways, what I imagine is that like my understanding of jail food is it's not the best. So I bet you the fajitas that they get at jail are pretty like ready to just be thrown in the oven and served. You know what I mean?
So they're the frozen pre-made ones.
I would imagine that is what a fajita in jail looks like. Yes.
Okay, next question.
Right.
What's the resale market on bootlegged fajitas?
That's the other thing. Is this guy just like you know, like the people who liked cafeteria food in high school? Like, does this guy just love jail fajitas, bro? Like, he's just got back. All he eats day-to-day basis is jail fajitas for the past 9 years, man.
Okay, but like,
that's what I'm picturing.
It's a crazy heist, though. Like, because you probably get 5 years into that, and you're like, oh, I'm not slowing down. No one's going to catch me.
No way.
And then you get another 4 years into it.
You hit
and you're like, yo, I'm almost at 10 years of stealing fajitas, and no one's caught me. I'm the GOAT. And then boom.
I'm at $1.2 million net fucking pay on my fajita theft heist ring. Crazy. I don't think he acted alone either, though. I think they need to look deeper.
I'm sure he started out alone, and then as the operation grew and grew.
You don't steal $1.2 million worth of fajitas.
No, you don't.
On your solo. You're sending him back to the place he would have been stealing fucking fajitas from. You think he hasn't got this figured out? He's probably stepping up his game, bro.
He was
Do you know
waiting.
How many more fajitas I could steal from the inside, dog? Like,
he's been doing this for 9 years. He's getting bored of it.
Yeah, dude.
He wanted to get caught.
This is Prison Break, but fajita, bro. Like, that's just it.
He's running the prison.
Oh,
dry of fajitas. The solution is simple for the prison.
Get rid of fajitas.
Stop ordering them. Serve something else.
For 9 years. Where the fuck are our fajitas going? You didn't think to just fucking... They just kept writing them off.
Boy, these guys really love these fajitas. They're really mowing these down.
I don't know, bro. I'm picturing a million different ways this guy could pull off the heist. Like he's the one doing the ordering of the fajitas and like gets the truck to pull up to like a fake prison. Like the cardboard walls fall down as soon as like the truck pulls away. It's just all the fajitas in his own truck, you know? Like, oh, this is... We were talking about writing a heist movie for the fucking about your pie blog that you just wrote, but this would also be a good one. This guy who just steals 1.2 million fajitas, bro.
I'm just so still confused,
flabbergasted
about the resale market, because this guy must have just a huge freezer at home that he keeps all of these in, and like his partner must be like, Where are you putting all these fajitas? We don't have no more room for these fajitas. You gotta push these fajitas.
Like they're fake walls, like
yeah. You punch a hole in the wall. It's just frozen fajitas.
Big safe in the basement, just frozen fajitas. In the backyard, there's suitcases buried with just full of fajitas.
This guy must suck to host dinner parties at. Like, you get invited to this guy's house for dinner. It's like, you going to Terry's for that dinner party? Like, dude, I'm not feeling Mexican tonight.
Dude,
like, I can't do it.
Fajitas,
I can't do it. You must really like them.
Tastes like prison food. Not even good fajitas.
I don't even think one prisoner ate a fajita. I don't think anyone got to actually experience it.
All the fajitas coming into the jail are just off the books, bro. Like the prison, the warden doesn't even know that this place is ordering fajitas.
They put this guy in charge of all the food imports coming into the prison.
Who do you think could be stealing all the fajitas? His name tag is just like Todd, fajita liaison. Todd, where are the fajitas? I don't know.
I'm working on it.
They're all been eaten.
I'm working on it.
They're all eaten. The evidence is gone. I'm working on it.
We spent
$1.2 million.
Dude. We're $1 million down the drain in fajitas. When are we gonna start seeing these fucking things? When are you gonna start producing, Todd? Your quarterly review looks like shit.
I know you're my son and you have to work here, but I'm gonna have to cut you loose if we can't get this down.
Can't cut costs. Cut our fajita costs.
Holy fuck, God. We killed that boy. Is that what it going?
God.
I'm working on it, he said.
Where are the fajitas, Todd? I'm working on it. I didn't think this far ahead. All right, so
Coleman, that was killer, man. Great work, Coleman. That was awesome stuff.
Thanks for listening to Backpage News, everyone. Now let's wrap things up with a nice little segment. A little nightcap to end the show off. Bit by bit.
Bit by bit.
So in this segment, we run bits by each other, comedic sketches or stand-up bits.
Ideas we have.
Slowly, bit by bit, we work through them till we have a nicely formulated
bit. There we go. Needed the camera pan for that one. Yeah, do you got anything you're working on?
So, okay, back to the Red Bull thing.
Right. Are we going to start with our Red Bull sketches?
Should we? I feel like... Oh, that's actually my book. Where's my book?
Your bit book?
Oh, I hate when this happens.
That's mine.
I throw my hands up in there sometimes, saying, "Hey, oh, gotta Racco, hurry the fuck up, man."
Only so much Tayo Cruz I can sing.
Saying, hey,
Let me move the table.
gotta let go. It's gonna rock. This.
My intellectual property has been stolen.
I was treading there, man.
I cannot find the book. It's okay. I have some memorized. So,
If you want to look for it, we can cut.
Nah, I remember them all.
Yeah?
I don't know, probably. Most of them.
Okay.
We literally just created them yesterday.
So, okay, well, the Red Bull ones we'll get to in a bit, actually. We had some original ideas.
In a bit.
So,
Because it's the name of the segment.
yes. Actually, I need the book.
God, okay, good. Fucking find the book.
Found my book. But we're not going to tell you anything. Because we just realized we'd be leaking all of our future content and it won't be funny in the future.
Exactly. So when these reels come out in the next couple of weeks, you guys be like, oh yeah, I remember them talking about that. Then you'll do this laugh.
So I'm just going to run over some bits that I've been thinking of that aren't really formulated.
Right.
We can kind of work them out here. Okay, I'm thinking about like a joke. This is a stand-up bit, by the way. This isn't a video.
Okay.
I'm thinking of a joke about like deep drunk talks.
Right.
Like whenever you party with a bunch of guys. Also, like partying sucks post-university. Like partying after you graduate university with your buddies is 8 dudes in fucking Joe's basement doing blow and drinking. Like that's all partying is after university. And I don't like it. I'm not about that.
I'm not saying, dude.
So like, but like
Playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, dude.
Smash Bros. Like literally just hours of Smash Bros, bro.
And smashing your bros. And then so I want to make a joke about like everyone's just like hyped on cocaine, just like pitching like business ideas, like getting super emotional, like telling you stories about like their fucking grandma and like fucking like getting real fucking like vulnerable with it.
Yeah, that'd be so cringe if somebody kept just telling stories about their grandma
And then
to their boys.
is that you?
I told one grandma story. I told like 4 grandma stories, and they're all about her killing things. So it's a different thing.
Oh, those are cool stories.
Yeah, those are awesome
those are
stories,
good
right?
stories.
I got a billion more grandma stories about her.
That wasn't a personal attack.
My bad.
But so I want the joke to kind of go into like, because at the end of those nights it's like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
and everyone's always like, dude, like we need to connect more, man. Like we need to fucking like
I
we need
miss
to
you,
talk more.
man.
Like call me anytime, man. Like call me anytime. And I want to like be like, I want to follow up on that one time, like immediately too, like the next day. Like call me, be like, hey, buddy, how you doing?
Got a business plan written up.
Just wanted to see how you're doing on this whole business idea we schemed up. You know, that whole thing called Pedals, where it's a bike store and flower store in one. Because you and your dad, because you and your dad used to like going on like bike trails in the woods and like looking at flowers and stuff. And you know, he's dead now, which has been really hard on you. You made that clear.
When you were crying at 7 a.m., like, that really hit me, man. That really hit me.
And like, I don't know, just like, and now you fucking, you know, for the longest time, you couldn't look at a flower without pissing your pants, but slowly it's getting better. And we're all super proud of you. And then him just being like, what the fuck? I told you that shit? And then just being like, yeah, now we fuck with him all the time. And like, we nicky him and just leave a fucking bouquet of flowers at his front door. And he's so
Watch him piss himself.
Just run them down with bicycles all the time.
So I don't know. It's got, I don't know. What do you guys think of that premise?
It's got
I like
legs.
pedals.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I think you need more shitty businesses like that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
like it's
Bad business ideas.
I have like same sort of ideas. Pedals. It's a store called Catch a Charge. It's a battery store / cocaine dispensary. You just catch a charge anytime you go in there.
Oh my god. Nice.
What about the Curly Y? It's an Irish pub, and it's just called the Curly Y because every Irish pub that ends in the letter Y has a big ass curl on it.
I have a note of just things that I think are funny that I want to turn into like jokes or bits.
Shoot.
I have one where it's just like I was driving here one day actually, and like I saw like a group of runners, and the last it was a group of joggers, and
There's a difference.
yeah, there's a difference. Joggers are way more annoying than runners, man. Runners are doing it for a fucking sport. Joggers just piss me off. Anyways, the last woman in this group of like 8 joggers is running with her dog, but she's trailing behind a little bit. Do you know why? It's because her dog has 3 fucking legs. Who brings their 3-legged dog on a jog, man? I was just watched it cross the street. I was like, that's sad. That's just sad. But it's also very funny.
That's like the owner got a dog to like fit into their lifestyle, and then it had some bad accident. The owner is just like, my life isn't changing now. We're still doing our morning jog spot. All right, you're gonna fucking like it too.
Dude,
Man up.
Not on the mic.
the one dog's back leg just looks like Saquon Barkley's, bro. Like, just fucking huge.
Do you have any Red Bull bits?
Yeah,
'Cause
we
should talk about Red Bull slightly
bits.
more.
Like we have like a couple jokes, just like we first of all, if you're watching this and you have like a big pair of those wings you would wear to Carabana, we need those for like
A Red Bull bit.
yeah 48 hours. We need wings for a Red Bull bit.
We have ideas. Like, I can give you the ideas,
Yeah.
like the premises. We won't go into them. Like one about like the negotiation process between us and Red Bull.
Yeah, which because we got a bunch of free Red Bull and we definitely didn't get the Red Bull. That's
So you're saying too much.
so. Is that too much?
I think that's too much.
That's too much. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, my bad. I'll bleep that.
Red
We'll
Bull. Bleep it.
bleep- That's still everyone knows the Red Bull. Man.
Productivity stuff. Like,
Yeah.
just, like the guys in the studio are just buzzing.
Yeah, we're gonna try to like offload some of our free Red Bull for a profit.
Oh yeah, like bootlegged Red Bull sales, stuff like that. Yeah, sorry. I guess we said at the start we're gonna get more into it, but I guess we just realized that we shouldn't get more into it.
Yeah.
You guys just have to wait and see.
Yeah, so all you Red Bull fans that stuck around
We
to the
have
end,
to drink the cans like this too. Like we have to present them like.
yeah. Mine's opened weird even, so I actually have to turn this way every time I want to drink it. or else it's like
Here's something you actually.
What the fuck was that? That was
Fuck, I missed it. I was looking down at my phone.
shit got me. He drank the can
like,
upside
I have to
down.
They said no shotgunning, dude. They said no shotgunning.
That's not shotgunning. Don't worry.
Looks like it.
Oh my god.
look like it.
That's
This is
amazing.
something you said actually, and I think it's really funny. I want to build on. Just like, have you been to the zoo lately? It just be like, do you think zoo animals or animals in general like know about suicide?
Yeah.
I don't know where to take that, but I think that's
I
hilarious.
have a couple ideas on where to take that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like if I was like, we're lucky animals don't have a bit more conscious thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some do.
Yeah, like a monkey. Like I don't know why those things still exist in zoos.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Suicide
Or like the
pact.
big whales, that's tough too because they can't even drown themselves.
Well, they could.
Damn.
They just stay down.
Good if somebody told them.
Someone told them that.
Someone just help them stay underwater.
Down to the wire. Sponsored by PETA.
Yeah. Big SeaWorld guys.
I have a joke I want to do about basketball referees.
Right. Oh yeah, your lung control bit.
Just like, because I was at a basketball game. I was at an Ottawa Blackjacks game this summer. And I'm sitting there and I'm just watching the referees. And they have the whistle in their mouth the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And their
So they
breathing
just nose
control is
breathing?
amazing. Yeah. And I was just thinking like, dude, like, I don't have a pussy. But if I did, I would only go after basketball referees.
There's female basketball referees, and you have a wiener though, so you could still
I'm
go.
saying if
after.
I was a girl,
Right.
I wouldn't be going after the basketball players.
Okay.
I'd be going after the referees.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Does that make sense? I don't know.
But like, why though?
Yeah, with this breath control, does breath
Because they have
control
a
make you
whis-
better at?
Eating box because
I
they have
thought-
a whistle
I
in
think
their
I-
mouth the entire time.
But I think
for an entire evening, night after night after night, they're doing this as a job.
I think there's more breath control involved in sucking a wiener though. I think allegedly there's more breath control involved. Fuck you guys. Let me just drink my Red Bull.
We were talking.
Slides the whole can down his mouth.
We were talking about how
Oh
much of a narc you would have to be a young ref or like a young
Yeah.
umpire because you're not playing. You're just like
You're a 16-year-old umping a game. Like, pick up a bat, have some fun.
That's what I mean.
No,
that like reminds me of the kids who would like ref hockey back in the day, and they're just taking it so fucking seriously at like an Atom game.
Yeah, or like even in the World Juniors, because we were watching the World Juniors, the refs are like don't look that much older than the players.
Yeah,
which begs the question: what
just
have you done with your life?
I just picture the guy from Recess, the guy who always tells. What's his name?
Randall.
There it is. Yeah, he grow. That's the people
Grows
who
up
are
to be a
Randalls
ref.
in real life grow up to be professional referees.
I wrote that down that night too. I was like, that would be a cool skit if it was like the coaches versus refs, and they've like it. You follow them through the years, like they're going through high school together and everything, and then 5 years later they see each other across the ice, and it's the coach and the ref like make eye contact, and
It's a bullshit call. You pissed yourself in 5th grade.
I feel like that's a bad call though for the World Juniors.
What do you mean?
Having the refs be like around the same age as the
They
players.
weren't
'Cause
around the
refs are
same
just
age.
the refs
They
are just
weren't.
sitting there
They were
like
30 something.
Oh, okay.
They
The
were,
refs, I felt like they were younger than that, but yeah,
they
whatever.
look young.
because the refs just sitting there like, well, fucking could have been.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Straight up.
And they're just calling
this is for
everything.
bullying me in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah, just
Offside.
That wasn't offside. You know what was offside? Banging my sister in 10th grade. So deal with it. All right?
That's not icing. Yeah, that's for icing me so much at that party that I shit my bed that night.
and whiskey dick.
I was supposed to take Cindy to prom.
Hooking. No, there's nothing for hooking.
Well,
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Tripping. That's for spiking my drink at the MILF bar in Burlington.
good callback, dude.
That's
good
good.
callback.
That's good. Yeah, I feel like this is a. Oh, okay. This one I want to work out. So you know when you're at work and you're constantly like counting down the hours, but like let's say you have an 8-hour shift, right? Like 2 hours into your shift, you'll be like, "Sweet, I'm 2 hours in."
We have this
talked about
conversation.
this. We talked about, okay, sweet, I'm 2 hours in. I just got to do that 4 more times. And then another hour will go by and you're like, sweet, I just got to do that. Or like 20 minutes will go by and you're like, sweet, I just need to do that.
3 more times.
3 more
4
times.
more
to get
times.
yeah, 4 more times. Like the math you do in your head. Like, I think there's something there.
I like when you get to over halfway and you're like, 2 hours left. I've already done this 4 times.
Yeah. I basically, I think like you're like halfway through your shift. Like I basically just have to do 1 more hour, 4 more times. And I'm set.
All right. I don't think we should say anymore. We're
Okay.
going to run out before we, like, I have more ideas.
Well, it
but
keeps us going too in writing.
it does. I
Because I haven't
suppose.
wrote in a while and it shows.
Okay.
So like I need to.
It does show.
Yeah, that's the only one you guys got giggles on. So.
I have a joke that I want to write about one irrational fear I have. And my irrational fear is that when I cross the road, I'm like very worried that I'm going to be hit by like the first prototype of the invisible car.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm so scared of being the first casualty from the first prototype of the invisible car, bro. Like I step onto the street, I like listen to make sure nothing's coming, dude.
Listen
Just
both ways now.
Just in case the government's testing fucking products downtown Ottawa.
You're listening for what? By your luck, it's the first invisible electric car. So it's just silent.
Self-driving.
It's the first invisible Prius.
I tried this on stage. It didn't really work.
So I'll try it here.
It was the corporate gig though.
Yes.
But
nothing worked there.
Nothing
Oh, the infamous corporate gig.
I was thinking like no, I did try this at an open mic and it also didn't work. But tall gingers for some reason like are only ever referred to as Big Red. Like if you're a tall ginger and you're good at something, or like your nickname if you weren't tall and ginger would be something else. Like you would have a nickname. Like I have like people call me Racco, people call me Pussy, bitch, the classics.
Disappointment to this
But
family.
if I was like 7 inches taller and ginger, all those are gone. I'm Big Red automatically.
Yeah, there's something there
They're
with
put
like
in a box.
the hierarchy of nicknames. It like Big Red takes over everything.
Exactly.
Every single thing else.
yeah.
Yeah. There's
It's like
something
the
there.
color
There's something
black. You know what I mean? It just absorbs all colors. Like the Big Red. No? Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're talking
So
about
you
like
said I should
higher.
compare Big Red to black people?
Yeah, keep going. Keep going with
Keep
that.
going with
Now
this.
you're putting
Yeah.
words in my mouth. man.
Is that where you're going with it?
Get two races involved here.
Gingers are their own race. Yeah, I mean, this was a Movember thing, but like when I had a mustache, like I only remembered I had a mustache when I saw someone else with a mustache. Like, I forgot I even had one. And then I would see someone else with a mustache.
I know that
and
feeling.
I'd be like, oh
yeah.
yeah, I look like that too right now.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
I want to try this.
Okay, sorry.
Go for it.
I was at the bank a while ago, and they always just have CBC playing like in the bank, right? But there's no
Train stations too.
there's no volume on it. It's just like they're just the bars running underneath it, and I was fucking losing
Like
it.
the subtitles?
Not the
No.
subtitles, but just like
The
the thing. It's just
chyrons
like,
or
yeah,
whatever.
it's just like
Oh, like
different
CP24 type shit.
different headlines going on. Yeah, so this was like this is like the bar of things going on the CBC this day at the bank. Avril Lavigne 20 years after Skater Boy gets a Hollywood star. Nickelback fans defend their love of the band. Radio stations pull Arcade Fire songs amidst sexual assault allegations. Penny Alexiak knee surgery. I was like, that's such an ultra headline of like anything going on in Canada. Just get it in there.
I like
man.
the Apple News updates you get because it'll be like, you know, Patriots win ball game, dog rescued from tree, and then just like mom convicted of murdering children, like all in the same headline. Like they'll take fluff
Suggested
news
for
and
you.
mix in hard news. It's like what? I kind of said this on the pod before, but I'm trying to do a bit about there being like a fine line between good and bad, and like how I held open an elevator door for an old lady,
Right.
which is like just this arm movement, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is all it takes to be a
I
good
remember
person
this.
these days. And I was like, 8 inches higher, I'm instantly a terrible
Just
person.
10 degrees is all it takes.
And I kind of want to do like, I'm saying something here like, oh my God, thank you so much. And I slowly put my arm up. I never hit that angle though.
What angle?
I never hit the angle. And then
The angle that shall not be named.
And I don't know if like I should start saying like shit like as my arm's raising, like, oh, you fucking piece of shit, he's not actually gonna do it yet, or if I should just start slowly developing like a German accent.
That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
And then I lower it down, and then it goes back to like, oh, thank you so much. Like, just push 2, that'd be great. And then I like keep going up.
Yeah. I can't reach the buttons.
I just can't do a German accent, and I want to do that this weekend, so I got to develop one, I guess.
Well, let's hear
I'll
it.
just watch World War II in color.
Jesus.
Dope documentary.
I don't know. I can't. Can someone give me one so I have something to base it off of?
Ooh, yeah.
Give
I think
you
that's
what?
Swedish.
Give me like
Oh,
an angry German accent.
I think it's just a lot of phlegm and anger. There you go. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
right there.
Careful, that was close.
It wasn't. Because I was thinking, don't fucking do that, John. This is a big one. Don't fumble this one. Just clip that.
So that was bit by bit. What did you guys think?
Oh, you're talking to us.
Good. I liked it. I thought this was like Dora. You're like, so what do you guys think?
I thought that too.
Real awkward pause.
Someone else was like, fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I thought that too.
Yeah,
No, I like
some were shit,
Yeah.
some were quality.
Yep.
All right.
Shout out Red Bull.
Shout out Red Bull.
Shout out Red Bull.
Yeah. Thanks for allowing us to be ambassadors for your amazing product.
It's good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like, follow, subscribe. Don't forget.
And drink Red Bull.